Well, welcome once again to Coffee Talk with me, Paula Gigi. And I did a video earlier today for our usual Sunday message, but it's mostly just Brother Mac and Sister Gloria that are talking on there because I wanted them to come in and share today. We had a good experience last week talking after church, and I had told them that I would like them to come prepared today to speak to you. So they are primarily on today's message for you for the church. And now I wanted to do a carnivore video because it has been a long time since I did a carnivore video. Now, I'm just going to bring you up to date as to what's been going on in my life with carnivore. I am pretty much, I have been pretty much strict with my carnivore diet. I still only have hamburger for breakfast with my 3 eggs. I usually do 3 eggs in my coffee. That's 1 whole egg and 2 egg yolks in my coffee every single morning because I cannot eat 3 eggs a day. It's too much food for me to eat. But if I put it in my coffee, I can drink it. So I put it in my coffee, and I do use stevia, and which I don't need much. And I do use cream because I want the extra fat. So that's my coffee in the morning. First thing, after I've been up for about an hour or so, I'll make my coffee. And then another hour or so later, we have breakfast, and I will have a hamburger patty. I used to have hamburger wrapped in chicken, but wrapped in bacon. But bacon got to be so expensive that I've stopped buying it and figured I really don't need to be buying it. So I stopped buying it. And so I'm just having the hamburger patty for breakfast, and I sometimes have like Gouda cheese or Parmesan cheese or something like that, just if I want something different. All right, so that's breakfast. I don't eat anything again until dinner time. Dinner time, I eat usually, again, it's going to be ground beef, or it's going to be a steak of some sort, or roast beef, or it's going to be beef most of the time. Lately, I've been having chicken once in a while. I've had fish once in a while, but I still prefer my beef. And so that's what my diet is every single day, and I am enjoying it. I've also been drinking, still, mushroom coffee. The reason I drink the mushroom coffee is because I have digestive issues. I like coffee. I want to keep drinking my coffee. And so I have found that having the mushroom coffee, because of the turkey tail in it, that helps your digestion. And so it also has other mushrooms in it, but I also know that mushrooms are good for you. And yes, I guess basically they're probably considered a plant, but what little bit I have of them, I don't think is going to bother my being a carnivore. Again, I've said this is how I'm doing carnivore. If you want to be strict, which I was very strict when I first started out, then that's good. But sometimes we have to fluctuate. We have things going on, and we have to do something about it. Also, lately, I have been adding kefir to my digestion because I need the probiotics, and I thought I would rather have them that way than in tablet form. So I have that every morning to start my day. So that now is what I am doing, and I prefer that, and I'm doing well on it, but that's not what I came to primarily tell you. I came to primarily tell you that I've noticed over the last few months, about the last 3 to 6 months, that my hair, which I told you a long time ago, was turning from white to gray. I've been white-haired since I was in my 50s. The reason I was white-haired for so early in my life is because I was a vegetarian, strict for 8 years, and then a basic vegetarian again for another 8 years or so before I started going back to meat. And I have found that that did a lot of damage to my body, and that's okay. That's a gone past thing down. I'm gone beyond that, and I'm doing things that are better for my body. And one of the best things for my body is when I went to carnivore. I went from the vegetarian to just about, I was eating only vegetarian with just select meats like chicken, pork, what have you. And then I ended up doing keto for a while, only just a few months, and I began to research carnivore as it kept coming up on my screen, and I decided to do the carnivore. Well, as I've said, I noticed my hair was turning gray, but it was all back in here where you can't really see it. And yet today, in doing the video with Brother Mac and Sister Gloria, I noticed that my hair is getting grayer, sneaking around here, because look over here at this gray in my hair. All right, and look at the gray mixed in with the white in this side of my hair. This always used to be pure white, and I love my white hair, don't get me wrong, but it seems nice to have another dimension, to have a little more color, because I look so pale with my pale skin and my white hair to me. And so now I feel like this has really been a good benefit to me. So yes, share my video if you like, because I was just telling a young friend the other day, she called me and she said her brother is on carnivore when I mentioned it. And I told her I've been on it nearly 2 years. I said, let me tell you about an experience that I feel good about. And I told her about my hair. She's like, oh, I'll have to remember that. And so she's going to tell her brother about it. And who knows, she may tell other people that are like me, that are white-haired, who would like to have a little color back in their hair. And whether I go all gray or not doesn't really matter. But I just want you to know that when you give your body the nutrition it needs, it does react to the change in the nutrition in your body. And I, again, am going to remind you that I feel much better. I, to me, look much better. I eat more fat than I do protein, and I have little to no carbs at all. Let's face it, the eggs and the cream and now the kefir, they add some carbs, but I keep those carbs very, very low. So I'm not hardly getting any carbs. I'm still carnivore, and I am eating more fat. In eating more fat, I've also noticed that my body is toning up more, and my arms are less flabby. All right? You can't tell in this dress, but I've noticed it in my sleeveless dresses I've been wearing lately. Every time I lift my arms, I'm like, oh, okay, that's looking pretty good. So I wanted to get on and share that, because I know there's a lot of young people out there, and when I say young, I'm talking about all the below 50 to me is young, okay? So I see a lot of young people out there giving videos, but there are also a lot of us older people that are doing carnivore that may not be doing the videos, and yet they like to know that there are other older folks out there like themselves that are doing carnivore. And I've told my family all along, carnivore is going to be my lifestyle of choice for the rest of my life, because when you're feeling good and you're not having any problems in your body, no aches and pains, then stick with what you're doing. And right now, I don't have any aches and pains. I have plenty of energy. I have plenty of get up and go. And I feel good about myself. I look good to myself. And I like when others notice the changes in me. So this is why I did my video today. I wanted you to notice that, yes, gray is coming back. And yes, I love my white, and I'm glad it's there. But it does seem nice, like I said, to have a little dimension to my hair, and I'm enjoying that. So that's my video for today, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, would you please leave me a comment? And if you have any questions, please ask. I love people who ask questions, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. And I just like sharing. That's what I do. I share because if I'm doing something new and different and it's working for me, I like to tell others. Even when before videos came along, back when I used to read a lot, gain my knowledge, I'd share that with people as I traveled around. So have a wonderful day and a great week. And remember, find out what works best for your body, do it, stick to it, and feel better. Have a wonderful day and a great week ahead. Bye now.